Instead of a march, masked climate activists sit on a road 6 feet apart. Still, the message and the passion remains.
This is telling the government that we cannot go back to pre-COVID business as usual.
The pandemic has slowed some progress on climate change initiatives.
The Earth's health is our own health. It's also the foundation for our existence. We can't separate those two anymore.
Advocates like Dr. Tony Sapong says climate change needs to be seen as a critical health issue like COVID-19.
It's really important when we look at recovering from both of these that we have a focus on human health, but also on the health of our ecosystem.
In Wednesday's throne speech, a promise from the Liberal government that economic recovery would be tied to climate change policy.
Climate action will be a cornerstone of our plan to support and create 1 million jobs across the country.
Though details were scarce, it's a step in the right direction, says Lisa Gu, a senior policy analyst.
It's increasingly clear that environmental recovery and economic recovery need to go hand in hand.
The speech also included proposals for zero-emissions vehicles, home retrofits, and a promise to exceed current emissions reduction targets. Also, a plan to update the Environmental Protection Act and investments in clean energy.
It will be really important to set clear criteria for projects to ensure that we're optimizing emission reductions.
The question is how to get there.
So we want to see a clear plan for getting to zero emissions by 2040, not 2050, as was outlined in the throne speech.
Meanwhile, these climate activists say they'll continue to raise awareness and press the government for a green and just recovery. Tashana Reid, CBC News, Toronto.